In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through the first meeting, which is, in my opinion, the most important one, because the way you structure the narrative around the implementation will influence the entire process. You need to do your best to present the whole idea as well as you can and to execute all the decisions that you need to take during this meeting. Of course, there's no such thing as a typical implementation. There are always differences because the way the company works is different, or because someone couldn't be on the meeting. But striving to do it as similar as it is presented here would be of great value, because this presentation and the way we've structured it is based on our experience from hundreds of implementations. So we're going to show you the best practices, but you're more than welcome to change it. Of course, in the previous tutorials, I showed you kind of very similar presentations, so you're more than welcome to use those arguments, but in this template I left it blank so that you can include your own ideas. At the beginning of the presentation, you should show your coworkers what marketing automation is, what it can do, and how it's built. This is the first step before you can move on to showing the advantages of it and how it can improve the way your company works. In the next slide, you can show the details of how a marketing automation system is built. You should customize this slide to fit your particular case. This slide is just to show how a marketing automation system looks like. So this is this drag and drop editor where you connect the blocks and create those logical flows of communication. Before this meeting, you need to do your homework. So you need to think about what kind of problems your company might have, or what kind of processes you can automate, or what are the key pain points that you want to focus on during the early implementation and down the road. In this set of slides, we're going to focus on the goals of the implementation that you want to introduce. So the first slide, just 4 key goals, something that the participants of the meeting can remember. The next slide is the advantages or the goals for the marketing department. I provided space for 4 arguments. As I said before, you can use the arguments I used in the previous tutorials. Then for the sales team and the support team. So this is very clear, I think. As you know, it's a lot easier to grasp complicated ideas when they're presented on a simple use case. This is why we've included this part of the presentation where you can show examples based on real-life situations in your company. We've included several ideas that a lot of companies use. So the first one is instant call after registration, chat message on checkout with discount for hesitating shoppers, and improved conversion of Facebook ads. Of course, you should use cases that are more familiar to the people who will be on the meeting, are more practical in your business case.